There are now 25 Democrats vying for the 2020 nomination. Billionaire and activist Tom Steyer is the latest candidate to throw his name into the mix. Earlier, we talked to Steyer about a range of issues, including how he would handle North Korea and America's foreign policy.
Look, I think what Mr. Trump has done in foreign policy, if you step back for 1 second, is he has tried to do all bilateral negotiations on a personal basis, and he's withdrawn us from multiple multilateral, boy, that is a tongue twister, treaties. That, to my mind, that is the most unrealistic way of thinking about the 21st century. What we have is a world where every problem goes across borders, where the ability to solve them involves having partners and trust and organization around the world. And his whole America first, America alone, I'll deal with, the dictators of the world by having shrimp cocktails and shaking hands is so stupid that it almost beggars description. What he is doing in foreign policy is so darn dumb and so darn self-centered that it's crazy. And North Korea is a perfect example. What we really should be doing is addressing these things with our traditional allies in a multilateral way, because that's the world we're in. We cannot draw a wall around the United States and think that that's the world. That's a ridiculous and really incompetent idea that the president.
When are you going to be hitting the trail? When will we see you knocking on doors?
Tomorrow.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Where are you headed?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. One last question. You spent a lot of money on the midterms. If you do not get the nomination for the presidency, will you throw all of your money, all of your effort, all of your power behind who the eventual nominee is? Will you endorse that candidate?
Yeah. The first short answer is yes. I'm continuing to fund all of the operations we've done, which are basically grassroots turnouts. So when you say in the midterms, what we did was we did the largest youth voter mobilization, the largest turnout of people under 35 in American history, in the swing districts in the House of Representatives. We are going to continue to do. I'm talking about pushing power to the people, grassroots. We're not going to stop one thing we're doing. Look, this is a generational change election. We've got to make sure not that we win, but that we have a sweeping, crushing win to make the point that the power has gone from the corporations coming back to people. If we don't do that, all of the stuff that we're talking about, all these, all the nuances of policy, which are important, but they're not going to happen. And that's what has to happen.
But we're wishing you luck in your campaign to win the presidency. But if you don't get the nomination, will you support the
100%. I'm a Democrat. I've done it for 10 years more. I've done it, virtually my entire life. I'm not going to stop now. This can't be about me. This has to be about a crushing victory.
All right.
All right.
Tom Steyer, thank you very much for stopping by.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you too.